Piece by piece the silence breaks, every bolt a beast awakes. Hands in steel, no turning back. I built the dark, painted black. Built in silence, forged in fear. Every piece brings darkness near. Engines whisper, then they roar. The streets won't sleep anymore. Steel and shadow locked in place, built for streets that never sleep. Shadows bend when wheels ignite. This machine was born for night. From scattered parts to something grand, the city fades, the lights grow dim. No hero calls, no warning sound, just the tumbler Gotham bound.
Hey all, welcome back to another Batmobile Tumbler. So, yeah, sorry I've been away for a little while. Obviously I had a few weeks where I was away, doing things for my 40th, and then I come back, I've been busy at work, and I've just had a bit of burnout, I think is the word for it. And so, yeah, that's the main reason, being honest. So, I am back now. I'm going to do some more of these Batmobile Tumbler issues. Again, these three today are not very long, but it's a good way to ease back in, I guess. So, yeah, without further ado, sorry for my delay, but let's crack on with another 3 issues of the Batman tonight. So starting this evening off, as we left off with issue 37. As I say, these are very short issues. So in this issue, we get a motor, which I've already unpacked, and a cable, an extension cable. And in this issue, it's fairly straightforward. So we are going to put the plug, the motor 31 into socket 31, like so. And then we're going to retrieve our main circuit board that I put away. I'm not going to take it fully out, but all we're going to then do is connect plug 30 to 30 on the circuit board. Like so. And that is the end of the issue. And that is 37 complete. Moving on then to issue 38 of the Batmobile Tumbler. Now, if you thought the last issue was short, this one's even shorter. So we get the motor in this issue, and all we're going to do is untangle this, and it's got 34 written on the plug. So we're going to bring this over. Don't even need to get this fully out. Now on our one of the wiring looms, the one with the 4 plugs on, there's one here labelled 34, and this motor is just going to get slotted into there. Get it in the right way. So you see 34 and 34. And there is our issue complete. Okay, moving on to issue 39 now. Now there's a little bit more in this one to do. I didn't think there was when I saw it, because we've got the same. We've got one motor in this issue. However, we are going to be introducing some of the other the cables that we had set up from previously. So yes, the first step in this is to connect this motor 32 to the wiring 32. Now this is the one that we just did in issue 37. So probably try and get all this out now. I think we're going to be testing this in a future issue, and I think that's why this is all being put together. However, this is the motor we did in 37, and this motor is 32, and then this is just going to connect into the free socket on this wiring loom, like so. And that is that part now done. So that's the parts from this issue complete. So now we're going to find some other bits and pieces from our other wiring that we've done. So we need to locate the assembly, which consists of connecting the cable 33D and the two limit switches 33B and 33C. Now I believe it's these because it's the only ones I've got that look similar. So we've got the two limit switches and this cable on the end, which is labelled 12. It says locate the socket number 12 on the side of the main control board. And we're just going to connect that up. So yeah, we're going to look for 12, which is this one here. I can fat move you in a little bit. So yeah, we're just going to match up 12 with 12, print side down, and then that should just gentle wiggle, get that home, and then push that into place. So that is that part done. Next, we're going to retrieve the connecting cable 31D and locate the socket numbered 1 on the side of the main control board. So this is this piece here. We've got two limit switches on it and a motor attached, and it goes to this rainbow coloured plug that is labelled 1. And again, we're just going to put the 1 facing downwards, and then we've got 1 on the board labelled here, so that can get connected like so. And that is that step complete. Next, we're going to retrieve the connector cable 32F, then locate the socket number 10. Now, this looks like a yellow cable, and the only yellow cable I have is the speaker, and that is labeled 10. So we're going to now connect this up, print down into socket 10. And you can see where the rest of this issue is going. Next, we want to retrieve the cable with socket numbered 5. It's the red cable, which indicates to me like it's this one, 5. Yep, because it's a red cable. So you can tell a lot from the color of the cables. And again, we're just going to put the print down and then push that into the socket. Then we want to retrieve the battery holder. Locate the socket numbered 11. And that has got 11 on it. I like the way that everything is labelled. It does make it easier compared to some other part works we've done. And again, we're just going to plug that into socket 11. So that's that done. Then we've just got a couple more steps here, which should be the remaining pieces that we've got. We want the cable numbered 6, which is a red and white cable, and the only red and white cable I've got is this LED strip, and that does say 6. So this is going to be connected down here. And then last of all, numbered 7, and this is the another rainbow cable after 7, and that's going to go in our last port at the top here, just like so. Now that is all of our connections made, and then coming next week we're going to be kicking off with making the remote control. Now actually I've just seen, I don't know if it comes with a battery or not, but I hope it's a 2032, because I have just ordered some of those. They are somewhere over there, because I needed them for something else. So yeah, hopefully we'll all be prepared for that one, unless it's a different battery style. I might just have a look off stream, and then if it's not, get one ordered just in case, so that we can power this up if need be and test it. In fact, I'm probably going to need what is this, 8 AAA batteries by the looks of it, so I might have to order some of those as well, so we can, I guess, test everything. But that is issue 39 complete. Okay, so that was the 3 issues tonight. So yeah, they were fairly short but quite simple. But I'm guessing, yeah, we are going to be connecting all this up and then testing the functionality, because you know the last thing you want to do is put everything in and then there's a problem. So I think that is why we're doing it. So yeah, next week we're going to be doing the remote control, which is exciting, and then yeah, we can go from there. And I mean, I'm going to assume we're going to be testing it, but I'm just, you know, speculating here. But we will see next week. But anyway, thanks again for tuning in, and please leave me a like if you enjoyed this video. I'm monitoring all of this at the moment. I'll be honest, like my videos aren't hitting very hard at the moment, and I think it could be due to multiple reasons. You don't like me, which is fair enough. Everyone likes different things. It could be that just YouTube is not pushing my video out anywhere, or because this build is old now, it's been done, hasn't it? So other people have done this build, and perhaps there's no appeal to watch me build it. But it would just be really nice. So if you are watching this, please hit the like, just so I know that there are people watching and are interested in this video. Otherwise, I'm tempted to stop making the videos. I will still carry on with them, but I'm thinking perhaps I could do them on a, like I do I'm with the guys at MCC UK. There is a possibility that I could just build this on there. I can still tag the MCC UK show, but it won't be specifically for this build. It'll just be, you know, as those of you who've been watching our videos, you know the format. You'll have Mark's Mods there, Dave Say, Johnny Dave, all building different things, and I can be sitting in that show building this live. So there is a possibility of that, but I just need to see the numbers and how many people are enjoying this video. So yeah, if you could help me with that, that'd be great. But apart from that, I will come back and see you next week. Take care, everyone, and have a good weekend ahead.
Just the Tumbler Gotham vibe.